The beasts and the mark, Revelation 13 retold. The sea was restless that day, dark and wild like it carried secrets from the deep, secrets too heavy for the world to bear. And then I saw it. Something monstrous rose from those churning waters, a beast unlike anything I'd ever imagined. It had 10 horns and 7 heads, crowned with 10 sparkling diadems. But instead of glory, those crowns were marked with names that mocked God, each one dripping with blasphemy like poison ink. Its body moved like a leopard, fast, sly, unpredictable. Its feet were massive and heavy, like a bear's, pounding the ground with raw power. And its mouth? Oh, that mouth roared like a lion's, ready to tear apart anything that opposed it. And I felt it, that chill, not just fear, something more, something darker. Because the dragon, that ancient enemy, gave this beast its strength, its throne, and its authority. This wasn't just a wild creature. This was a puppet of hell, a counterfeit king crowned by the father of lies. One of its heads looked as if it had been struck down, fatally wounded. I thought it was over. Maybe there was hope. But the wound healed, miraculously, disturbingly, and the whole world gasped. People stared, they whispered, then they worshipped. They worshipped the dragon for empowering the beast. And they worshipped the beast itself, asking who is like this creature? Who could ever fight against it? Their awe turned to obsession. They didn't just admire it, they bowed to it. The beast started speaking. Arrogant, chilling words poured from its mouth, bold blasphemies against God, mocking everything holy. It even dared to curse God's name and his heavenly home, as if heaven itself was beneath it. For 42 months, it was allowed to speak and rule, and it used that time to wage war on the faithful, those saints who still clung to God's name. And it overcame them. One by one, tribe by tribe, nation after nation, language after language, the beast was worshipped by everyone whose names weren't written in the Lamb's book of life. The book that belongs to the Lamb who was slain before the world was even made. Then I heard this whispered warning echo in my heart. If anyone has ears to hear, let them hear. If you're destined for captivity, then captivity will find you. If you live by the sword, then the sword will be your end. This is where the patience and faith of God's people will be tested. But it wasn't over. Out of the earth came another beast, quieter, more deceptive. At first glance it seemed harmless, 2 horns like a lamb, soft and religious, almost comforting. But then it spoke, and the voice that came out was unmistakably the dragon's. Smooth, persuasive, dangerous. This second beast didn't need to rule openly. It worked in the background, with the authority of the first, convincing the world to follow the beast whose mortal wound had somehow healed. And it performed signs, real signs, calling fire down from heaven in front of crowds of amazed onlookers. People gasped. They believed. And that's when the lies started sinking in. Build a statue, it told them. An image of the beast, worship it. And they did. Then somehow that image came to life. It spoke, moved, threatened, and anyone who refused to worship the image, they were hunted down, killed. Control followed quickly after. The beast made sure everyone, no matter their status, rich or poor, free or enslaved, received a mark. It was stamped either on the right hand or the forehead. It wasn't just a mark, it was an identity, a seal of loyalty. And if you didn't have it, you couldn't buy food, you couldn't sell anything, you were cut off. The mark was either the beast's name or a number. Then I heard it. Truth wrapped in mystery. Here is wisdom. If you have understanding, count the number of the beast. It is the number of a man. His number is 666.